Well, they did not like the last one. And I'm all out of ideas. What do you got? Let's see. We could remake the original. That's the dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard in my life. Next. Freddy encounters Jason from Friday the 13th and they have a big bloody brawl. We will never work with those hack holes. Next. We could bring back Wes and let him do the whole meta thing he wants to do. I don't get meta. What is that? We need real ideas. Next. I don't know. Freddy dies. Freddy will never die. We will never get desperate enough to... That's it. Time for Freddy's Dream Child. Oh, that reminds me. I got a call from a guy named Maury. He wants me to produce this show where he brings out people with problems like cheaters and baby daddies who claim the baby isn't theirs. Could be a good opportunity for me. That's a dumber idea than a Nightmare remake. Who the fuck would watch a show like that? Trust me, just stick with this. Freddy has a much brighter future than Maury. Okay. I trust you. It's your co-worker, Frank Bones Popotnik, and I am here to talk about the failed abortion of a film, A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, Dream Child. It was directed by Stephen Hopkins, who followed this up by directing Predator 2. I guess his favorite thing to do is ruin horror franchises.
So, tell me, how do you feel about Jack the Ripper?
How would I describe this film? If Logan and Jake Paul were to bang Brooke Houts in a dumpster, causing the dumpster to get pregnant and give birth to a garbage baby, that would be Dream Child. Watching this movie is like overpaying for an ugly prostitute with loose lips and saggy tits who stops right before you're about to finish and goes, "I'm an undercover. You're going to jail." And you go, "Why didn't you just arrest me when I gave you the money?" And she goes, "I wanted to give you blue balls and a little surprise." You later find out she gave you gonorrhea. Even later you find out she's pregnant, claims you're the father, and you gotta pay child support. You go, "That ain't my baby. I didn't even finish." But Maury doesn't exist yet, you have no case, and you gotta pay it for 18 years. That's what watching this movie is like. Protagonist Alice is back, but the story of her unborn child being recruited by Freddy is one of the worst plots of all time, and includes the worst final act I've ever seen, ever. Whoever was the mastermind behind that scene with Amanda Kruger and Alice's son and all that reverse birth bullshit should be exiled to Alcatraz or Azkaban. Dan the Man returns as well. Cool. Another reason this movie deep throats Donkey Dick is because Alice's douchebag dad doesn't die. Yeah, he's nicer in this one, but he treated his kids like shit in Dream Master. And the fact that he lives means I was wrong about Alice and Kristen's mom being the only ones to survive multiple nightmares. So, fuck you, man. Robert Englund sucked. I'm just kidding. He was great again, but even his character was poorly written, just like the entire script. All of the kills are fun, but there are only 3, which is the lowest of the franchise. Weak. Other than the kill scenes and some of the visuals, I fucking hate everything about this movie. By comparison, it makes Dream Master seem like as good of a movie as Jaws, even though it's more like Jaws 4. Okay, that's a stretch. Like I said, the visuals were alright, but the sound overall was just goofy. They thought they could coast on being a nightmare film, but boy were they wrong. And just in case you're still wondering, no, I do not recommend it. On to the ratings, which are about to look like my grades senior year. Final score, 9.8.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Dream Child was released in 1989, the same year as Jason Takes Manhattan and Halloween 5. Hey Freddy, in the case of horror franchises, how would you describe 1989?
Bad year, Dan!
I couldn't agree more. The name's Frank, by the way. Frank Bones.